Okay, so I'm just going to put this aside now. And as I mentioned, it's the real deal, and you can see that. Not even the fake watches, not even the best Swiss fakes have even conquered this yet. You know, I mean, if I had a macro lens, you could really see it well. I just don't feel like getting it right now and setting it up for video. But yeah, if we got real down and dirty and we looked at this very, very closely, you would definitely see that there's absolutely no errors in this. No rough edgings or anything that may be typical of something made in China. And a lot of the Chinese, it's actually really interesting. I saw a video on this not too long ago. When they do certain etchings like this, it may look from a distance like it's good, but if you break it down to a macro lens, you can actually see how they do it. And believe it or not, they use a microscopic chisel in a ball peen hammer, tiny, to get this done. And if they were to do it in here, and it would be so hacked, you know, it would look terrible under a macro lens. So let's put that aside. Now the movements interior here, as you can see, this right here is the real deal. See, I don't know if you can see that. It says genuine Rolex. It says 29 joules. Now, the thing with the joules is it makes everything run smoother internally with less vibration, things of that nature. And basically, the more joules, the better. And this has 29, and that's very typical of a Submariner watch by Rolex. And most watches try to emulate this movement that is made by Rolex, not for Rolex. So it's not, you know, a third-party company that's doing this. It's Rolex themselves. And so that's one thing of note. The jewels. There's a 29 in here. And the other thing, too, is to notice what it's made out of. Everybody's looking at it right now saying, wow, that's beautiful, and it is. That's not copper. That's not yellow gold. It's not titanium. It's a platinum gold. Now, what's a platinum gold is basically the combination of platinum and gold mixing together in a natural environment. And basically what I mean by that is a natural environment is not something that's conjured up in a lab. Mother Nature, God, you know, that's you know, the mixing over billions and billions of years with all these vast metals. There are very, very few parts of the world that have a mixture of titanium and gold. And you can see that too if you look, because titanium has a silverish look, and gold is obviously, there's a white gold and a yellow gold. Now you look at this and you're like, oh, it's a yellow gold. But now if I flip this a little bit, now it looks platinum. Yellow gold. Platinum. So it kind of gives you a bit of an idea how cool that is. It's like a two-tone, and like depending on the light, depending on a number of factors, it can look platinum or it can look yellow gold. So yeah, and this thing shouldn't be loose, this movement. If it is, it's probably a fake or it's a broken real Rolex. You know, it's just important to note that, You know, when you're looking at a watch, you can't just look at it at face value. Again, yes, this is a perfect looking Rolex. You know, but replicas and fakes and what have you today are pretty decent. This right here is the genuine real deal. And you can tell by how everything aligns. There aren't any mistakes whatsoever. There's 2.5 magnification in the side pops. And this is a genuine mother of pearl, oyster pearl on the top. And it's a thing of beauty, really. Now let me show you. I couldn't show you this the other day, but I want to show you how this works. So you pull this out here. You see, this is the triple lock system that only Rolex has. And some watches are self-winding. This is not a self-winding watch. You have to watch it. You have to wind it every couple days. And so it's very smooth too. When you're taking this out, very, very smooth. See that right there? Now, if you look inside, there's a rubber little gasket in there. It's in the right spot. It's closer to the crown than it is to the base of the pin. And so now I pulled it out, unscrewed it. I haven't pulled it out. I've unscrewed it. I felt it release. Now you can just simply start winding this. Now you want to do it like 30, 40 times. It's a very quiet. If you hear like a lot of meshing, like, then you know it's a fake too, without even opening the back. Or if it clicks like a quartz. And Rolexes don't use quartz at all. They don't use any quartz. They only use Swiss movements, their own. So you do that a couple dozen times, good to go. You pop this out again, and I don't want to change the date and all that and mess it up or the time, but you know, it has a genuine hacking movement, so you pull it out a third time, or a second time rather, to set the time. The second hand stops. That's all that means. And this is a ceramic bezel right here. It used to be metal, but now with the new models here at you know, that Rolex makes, you know, and they do such a great job, they decided to go a little bit with a newer technology, which is, you know, right at the forefront of Rolex always. They're always looking to improve. Now, the difference with ceramic and the advantages of a ceramic bezel over a metal one is obviously it's light. You know, it's obviously much lighter, and it's actually stronger material. So you could really give this, you know, you could be diving underwater or what have you, and you could smack this good and it wouldn't even be near a scratch on it. I mean, some of the things that do happen from time to time is the mother of pearl comes out, the luminosity kind of gets old and dries out and doesn't work anymore, and you got to get it reheated or re-radiated, things like that. But this is, like I said, it's the real McCoy, and it's going to close the back. The back, you close the back the same way you open it, except in reverse. Like that gasket right there. It's pretty nice. Put that in, and you just swizzle it and turn it. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't want to really do it right now. Do it a little later. I don't want to waste your time doing that. But there you have it. How to clean a genuine Rolex or any watch. It doesn't even have to be a Rolex or a Breitling or an Omega, or any of the other high-end watches. It could be, you know, a cheap but very nice Fossil, or Citizen or Seiko, or any of those decent watches too. So thank you for watching. Please comment below. And this is the Watchmonger, Bill Wiemers. And have a great day. Thank you.